And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.
Spurs making a change here. MP's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Noel's checked in. On the court for Minnesota. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Jalen Noel out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Pass to Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
On the wing, Vassell. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for San Antonio. Graham comes in for Jones. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Prince.
You know, nice move that time by Graham. You know, this guy is a crafty scorer who gets it done in a number of different ways.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Reed can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. Reed defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Anderson passes to Towns. Shoots a fadeaway. That one's wide left.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
MP against Towns. Here's Graham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside Conley for 3. They get it again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
He hits the second from the line, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The Timberwolves trail. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good here for San Antonio. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Reed comes in for Anderson. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Conley. Outside Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Reed. On the court for Minnesota. Jalen Noel out there with Edwards. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He does not get the second one. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jones. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The sell against Conley. The floater. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And they're able to recover, and he recovers it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. They shoot again, and he takes it up and lays it in. MP's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Time called here. The Spurs
all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for San Antonio. Graham comes in for Jones. They double him with MP. Kicks it out to Anderson from outside the arc. Bates Diop with a rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Wembanyama, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best 3-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And the first half is for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And McDaniels is subbed in for Prince. Kata Bates Diop out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's MP. Then there's Devontae Graham. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards to the paint.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
Come on now.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Johnson against McDaniels. Johnson passes to MP. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got 8.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. From deep, Conley. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for the Timberwolves. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And for San Antonio, Jones comes in for Graham. Conley against Jones. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. Knocks it loose. Stolen by MP.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but a fist.
First free throw is good. And that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for San Antonio.
And so he makes both from the line. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line. It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
San Antonio again missing.
San Antonio foul. Wembanyama. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Good composure from the line there. And those shots sealed it.
So we see the Timberwolves.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. Always got time for you, Fred.
Oh, hey, listen, I want to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization.
Oh, I would not say the entire organization.
Right. Well, sounds like you're keeping them happy too, clearing your on-court hurdles.
I wouldn't call them on-court hurdles. That's the fun stuff, man. And oh, your stuff is fun too, but kind of in a, embarrassing yet humbling, but fun kind of way still,
Wow. There's that charm that's got your likability rating up 11 points.
Don't play me, man. 11 points? That's got to be some sort of record right there, man.
It's very impressive in a short amount of time. Like I said, you're doing a tremendous job.
I appreciate you, Fred.